Greetings. So for a slightly different change of pace, I thought I might show something potentially helpful. I've recently acquired 3 dishwasher safe food thermometers. These two actually do say dishwasher safe right on them. The third one doesn't specifically say it's dishwasher safe, but it does say it's waterproof. And we've ran it through the dishwasher a few times now, and it works just fine. So the question, of course, is how do you know these thermometers are accurate? Well, fortunately, there's a handy bit of science that will tell us exactly if they are. And more importantly, we can use that to calibrate them. It's very simple. All you have to do is make an ice water slurry. I have the ice here. The water's going to go in there. And then the trick is, an ice water slurry will be 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a wonderful bit of science. Basically, it'll be 32 degrees until the water completely freezes. Then it'll get cooler than 32, and it'll stay 32 degrees until it melts, until the ice melts. So it's very simple. We just make a ice water slurry. So what do you need to make an ice water slurry, you might ask? Well, you need ice and water and a cup. Or you don't really need a cup. Figured I'd use this. So without further ado, let's make ourselves an ice water slurry. Alright, so the first thing we'll need to do is make the ice cube smaller. You don't necessarily have to, but I suspect it'll work better. So, easy way to do that. Step 1, liberate the ice from the ice cube tray. 2, really get it liberated and get it into a container. In this case, I'm using a gallon plastic bag. Step 3, if you're going to actually be eating this ice, I would suggest a nice clean meat tenderizer. But since I'm just using this to calibrate stuff, I will go ahead and use a hammer. So I'll go ahead and beat this ice up off camera, since it'll be horribly loud, and I will return. Alright, now I've crushed ice. So I will put the crushed ice into the cup. Set the bag aside, and I will fill the cup with water. All right, that's the cup full of water. I'll let that sit for a good 5 minutes. So get the water up to temperature or down to temperature. Get everything stabilized so it ought to be 32 degrees. And I'll be back. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Give this a quick stir to make sure it's nice and mixed. We'll start with the digital one, since it should be the easiest to calibrate. So all you do, plunk it in the ice water. 64, 57, 51, 47, 44, 41, 39, 37, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it's 30, wow. seems like it might be a skosh off. So what we'll do to adjust, we'll okay. That's hovering around 32, so we'll call that good. The other ones are a little different. So we'll start off, stick it in there. Get both of these in, let them cool down. Alright, so it looks like the temperature is stabilized. The left one is reading a bit high, the right one's reading a bit low. So these have an adjustment nut on the back side. So let's see if we can't adjust these some. Try that a little bit. This was advertised as the adjustment tool built into the handle, or the cover. Go ahead, let those cool off some. All right. First one needs to go up half a squeak. And I think I like what the other one says. So, that's all there is to it. You just make yourself an ice water slurry and dunk it in. Thank you very much for your time.